Good morning, this is Keith Renno with the Renno Lending Team of Prospect Mortgage. It is Tuesday morning, May 11th. I have my cup of coffee in hand bringing you this week's mortgage update. And I want to address one key question that I commonly get asked by my clients, and that question is, when can I lock in my interest rate? Answer to that question is that there are many times you can lock in your interest rate. When you lock in your interest rate, you can look at it as you're taking out an insurance policy because you're locking in that day's rate for a given time period. When you should be locking your interest rate really determines on the overall interest rate environment we are in, as well as the real estate environment that we're in. Throughout LA County, we have a lack of inventory in terms of homes that are available on the market, and a lot of those homes are short sales as well. So right now, it's tough to determine and to accurately say when you're going to be opening up escrow and to guarantee that you can open up escrow in a relatively short period of time. So right now, it doesn't altogether make sense to lock in an interest rate prior to opening escrow, because in order to do so right now, you'd probably lock in your interest rate for an extended period of time, which would be an additional cost to you as a buyer or your buyers per se. And that same cost you would pay to lock in a rate for an extended period of time, even if interest rates continue to tick upwards, that same cost that you paid to extend, that same cost would more than likely be a cost that you would pay to buy down the interest rate and be right in the same environment that we're in right now. Once we have an open escrow is typically when we're locking in our clients' interest rates in today's environment. And what we do is we take a close look at our mortgage-backed securities at that time to see if the overall trend of interest rates will be downwards, and if we should continue to float the interest rate while we have an escrow and wait for the most appropriate time to lock it in. That's a way that myself and my team can personally guarantee that we're giving you the best loan possible. Or if it looks like on day one of escrow the overall trend of interest rates is upwards, then we can lock in on day one and reserve that day's rates. Altogether, the overall trend of interest rates is still upwards. We did see a bit of a dip this past week with the volatility that's going on within the European stock markets, and that's kind of a prime example as why I'm bringing this up. Was that if someone, say, locked in a rate 30 or 60 days ago and tried to lock in for an extended period of time, they wouldn't be able to take advantage of that dip in the market that we had this past week. So we had a few clients in escrow here this past week. We didn't lock in their interest rate right away. We saw a bit of a dip in interest rates this past week, and we were able to take advantage and secure our clients the best loan possible. If you have questions about getting pre-approved interest rates, locked in your interest rates, would like some more information on this overall topic, please do feel comfortable contacting me. My direct line is 661-290-3817, and please do stay tuned to this website because we're really going to try to bring you pertinent information, updated information pertaining to real estate and real estate mortgages. Thank you for spending a couple of minutes with me here today, and enjoy the rest of your week. Bye-bye.